Tim Duncan. Timothy Theodore Duncan, commonly known as Tim Duncan, was born on April 25, 1976, and is a retired American professional basketball player. Throughout his illustrious 19-year career in the National Basketball Association (NBA), he remained loyal to the San Antonio Spurs. Referred to as the Big Fundamental, he is widely esteemed as the greatest power forward in basketball history and is considered one of the NBA's most exceptional talents. Duncan played a pivotal role in the San Antonio Spurs' achievements during the 2000s and 2010s. His remarkable contributions led to his induction into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2020, and he was honored by being selected for the NBA 75th anniversary team in 2021. Born and raised in St. Croix, part of the U.S. Virgin Islands, Duncan initially pursued swimming as a career but transitioned to basketball at the age of 14 following the destruction of the island's only Olympic-sized pool by Hurricane Hugo. He attended St. Dunstan's Episcopal High School where he showcased his basketball skills. During his college years, Duncan played for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, earning prestigious awards such as the John Wooden Award, Naismith College Player of the Year, and USBWA College Player of the Year in his senior year. Duncan's professional career is marked by numerous accolades, including 5 NBA championships, 2 NBA MVP titles, 3 NBA Finals MVP awards, and an impressive 15 appearances in the NBA All-Star Game. Additionally, he holds the distinction of being the only player selected to both the All-NBA and All-Defensive teams for 13 consecutive seasons. Beyond basketball, Duncan established the Tim Duncan Foundation, dedicated to promoting health awareness and supporting education and youth sports programs. Net worth: Tim Duncan's net worth is approximately $130 million, accumulated through his endeavors as a professional basketball player in the NBA, coaching roles, and lucrative endorsement agreements. Additionally, he has established successful businesses throughout the Virgin Islands, contributing to his wealth. Duncan calls the expansive San Antonio mansion his home, a residence spanning 3,000 square feet situated in the Virgin Islands. Early life: Timothy Theodore Duncan, commonly known as Tim Duncan, was born on April 25, 1976, in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, where he was also raised. His mother, Ione, works as a professional midwife, while his father, William Duncan, is a mason. He is the youngest among 4 siblings, with 2 older sisters and 1 older brother. One of his sisters, Cheryl, achieved success as a champion swimmer before pursuing a career in nursing, while another sister, Tricia, represented the U.S. Virgin Islands in swimming at the 1988 Summer Olympics in Seoul, South Korea. Initially inspired by his sisters, Duncan aimed to excel as an Olympic-level swimmer. However, his aspirations were disrupted when Hurricane Hugo destroyed the island's sole Olympic-sized swimming pool in 1989. Additionally, Duncan's apprehension towards swimming in the open ocean due to fear of sharks dampened his enthusiasm for the sport. Tragedy struck again when his mother succumbed to breast cancer one day before his 14th birthday. At the encouragement of his brother-in-law, Duncan shifted his focus to basketball, eventually becoming a standout player for St. Dunstan's Episcopal High School team. Personal life: in July 2001, Duncan tied the knot with Amy Cheryl, and together they had 2 children before parting ways in August 2013. Subsequently, in 2017, Duncan welcomed his first child with his girlfriend. In 2001, Duncan founded the Tim Duncan Foundation with the aim of supporting initiatives related to health awareness and research, education, and youth sports and recreation in San Antonio, Winston-Salem, and the United States Virgin Islands. Among the foundation's notable events are the Tim Duncan Bowling for $dollar Charity Bowl-a-thon and the Slam Duncan Charity Golf Classic. Duncan received the Virgin Islands Medal of Honor, the highest recognition granted by the Virgin Islands territorial government, and has been commemorated through various Tim Duncan Day observances. In 2000, Vargrave Richards, president of the legislature of the Virgin Islands, described Duncan as a quiet giant, noting his understated demeanor as emblematic of the people of St. Croix, who carry out their endeavors without ostentation. In March 2020, amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, Duncan generously offered to cover the cost of airline tickets for college students from the U.S. Virgin Islands to facilitate their return home. College career: Duncan was sought after by Wake Forest University basketball coach Dave Odom and opted against scholarship offers from the University of Hartford, the University of Delaware, and Providence College to become part of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Despite being recognized as one of the top NBA prospects during his sophomore year in college, the 1994-95 NCAA season, Duncan was determined to complete his college education as a tribute to his mother's desires. Among his accomplishments in college basketball, he earned the title of ACC Player of the Year twice and NAB Defensive Player of the Year 3 times. Professional career. Following his college graduation, Duncan entered the 1997 NBA Draft, where the San Antonio Spurs selected him as the first overall pick. From the outset, Duncan showcased his exceptional skills, forming a formidable defensive partnership with David Robinson, earning them the moniker Twin Towers. In his rookie season, Duncan started in all 82 regular season games, averaging impressive statistics of 21.1 points, 11.9 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and 2.5 blocks per game. He continued his stellar performance into his second season, earning spots on both the All-NBA and All-Defense first teams, while aiding the Spurs in reaching the 1999 NBA Finals, where they triumphed over the New York Knicks. Although hindered by injuries in his third and fourth seasons, Duncan staged a remarkable comeback during the 2001-2002 season, earning the league's Most Valuable Player award. Following Robinson's retirement in 2003, Duncan assumed a leadership role, guiding the Spurs to the Western Conference semifinals. He also represented the U.S. basketball team in the 2003 Olympics, helping secure a spot in the Games. Despite facing challenges like plantar fasciitis and knee tendinosis, Duncan maintained a high level of performance. From 2007 to 2013, the Spurs experienced playoff disappointments, but in the 2013-14 season, Duncan played a pivotal role in defeating the Miami Heat, securing his fifth championship. He stands alongside John Salley as one of the few players to win championships in 3 different decades. Duncan announced his retirement from the NBA on July 11, 2016, concluding a remarkable 19-season career with the Spurs. National team career. In 1998, Duncan was initially chosen as one of the final 2 players for the United States national team for the World Basketball Championship. However, due to the NBA lockout, this team was replaced with players from the CBA and college leagues. His first opportunity to represent the national team arose in 1999 when he was called up to the Olympic qualifying team. Duncan also participated in the 2003 USA team, which secured 10 wins and earned a spot in the 2004 Summer Olympics. Although the team secured a bronze medal at the Olympics, they faced criticism for their lack of preparation. Duncan expressed disappointment, stating, "I am about 95% sure my FIBA career is over. I'll try not to share my experiences with anyone." Throughout his tenure, Duncan was part of 5 USA basketball teams and competed in 40 games. Coaching stint. After retiring from his playing career, Duncan returned to the San Antonio Spurs on July 22, 2019, this time taking on the role of an assistant coach. He made his debut as an interim head coach on March 3, 2020, guiding the Spurs to a 104-103 victory over the Charlotte Hornets. Thank you for watching. Please consider giving us a like, sharing with friends, and subscribing.